Hi folks! Welcome to Living the Skye Life. If you're new here, I'm Willie.
And I'm Sarah.
We're a musician and artist, and this channel is about our journey escaping suburban life and moving to our dream home, a 200-year-old cottage on the Isle of Skye in the Scottish Highlands.
Along for the ride are our two crazy but adorable pups, Jack Spaniels and Nori.
Join us as we experience the highs and the lows of living in a remote corner of a wild Hebridean island.
This week, we take on the mammoth task of clearing away the flotsam and jetsam washed up on the beach outside our cottage. But it doesn't go entirely to plan.
We thought that our Land Rover Defender would easily cope with this track down to the beach, but getting back up again in slippery wet mud proved disastrous and fraught with danger, with Yolanda sliding out of control right next to a cliff edge.
Find out if we manage to get Yolanda safely back onto solid ground, and watch as Willie creates a new delicious brunch dish in the Skye Life Cottage kitchen.
If you don't already, please do hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with our weekly adventures.
Join us as we continue.
Living the Skye Life.
We're in scruffy clothes. I've got a knife on my belt. You have too.
Yep.
You gonna draw it?
I don't want to wave it at the people, but it's here.
We've got some sharp knives because we're gonna go do a beach clean.
Yeah.
Tom from Loughborough University contacted us a few weeks ago to ask if they could come down with a team to do a survey here of the litter on the beach. It's part of a project called 50 Years of Litter, which started just over 50 years ago on Skye, where someone took a survey of the marine litter that was on some remote beaches in Skye. He's taken that study and come back 50 years later to see what changed, and probably quite a lot, because there is a lot of litter on the beaches here.
A lot of plastic from the fishing industry, a lot of boxes and ropes and nets and everything, and buoys, which I reuse, and the ropes actually.
Loads of stuff. So what we're going to do today is Tom and his team have come down to Skye Life Glen.
We'll call it.
And they're going to do a survey, and we're going to do a beach clean as well. He's got a mini bus full of volunteers, which we've just seen arrive.
Yep.
So we better get down there.
Also a big shout out to the local crofter that dropped us off a load of feed bags last night. We really appreciate that. Thanks a lot. And to everyone that's going to help out today, this should be a good day. Getting the beach looking clean again. Be such a good positive thing. Let's do it.
Let's go!
The team from Loughborough University had a lot to do, so after a brief introduction, we let them get on with the task of gathering data. And we went to find a spot to start collecting litter that wouldn't disturb their research. Once they'd collected the data, it would be all hands on deck clearing as much litter away as we could. Now, back to Sarah.
It was so cool meeting Tom and his team. They're really lovely. So they're here doing that project and doing a survey of all the bits of litter, like categorising them within a 10-metre square. And then once they've categorised and surveyed, they're going to take it all away and help us clear it and put it in the skip. While they're doing that, Willie's gone back to check on the boys just so they're not left alone for too long. And I've made my way a bit further down the shore towards the old chapel, because I know there's lots of litter down here, but I don't think they're going to survey this area. So I'm going to start filling bags and hopefully get some stuff in that skip to get taken away. Missing a bumper? Almost missed that because it kind of looks like a rock. Not anymore. Well, that bag's getting quite heavy now, but I think I see some salvation coming in the form of Willie Scott and a wheelbarrow.
Hello!
Hey! My saviour! Hey!
Well done.
There he goes. And I've got an empty bag to fill. Is this going to come away easily?
Yeah.
Yes!
Well, aside from that end. Oh, that's alright.
Woo! With the energy and the enthusiasm of the whole team, we were able to remove some of the huge pieces of fishing net that have become embedded in the shoreline. Although we did get a bit of help from Willie and Yolanda, our Land Rover Defender. Any good quality rope and net were put aside to be sent for recycling, while everything else went in the skip. And of course, it wouldn't be a Skye Life beach clean if Willie didn't salvage something useful to take home with us, after having a bit of fun with it first. Well, what have you found?
Okay, stay there, Catherine.
Has there been a risk assessment done for this?
I don't think so, but we're going to anyway.
The team from Loughborough University cleaned an amazing total of 8 beaches on Skye during their trip. They surveyed and removed over 12,000 individual pieces of litter, with the most common items being rope and nets from the fishing industry. It's the day after the beach clean. We didn't end up filming much at the end just because we were all so tired. That was a lot of work. We were there for about 4 or 5 hours. The whole team did amazingly. Like, they were so lovely, they were so enthusiastic, and we collected loads of stuff. But we just have a few more bits to get here in the woods because on the far shore, I've got a little collection of stuff that I've put to the side. Instead of dragging them all the way across, we thought, why not bring the landy round and pick it up? So that's what we're doing this morning. There he is. Yeah.
Fancy meeting you here.
Funny that. Let's do this.
All right.
This is actually a slipway that you can take kayaks and boats and things down to the shore. Don't think my car would make it down here, so we're just reversing down. We're going to pick up the stuff that I collected.
Alright, let's do this. Sarah forgot her gloves.
Oops.
Yeah, I had mine in the car from yesterday, or I would have forgotten mine as well. We didn't think it would be a good idea to bring Nori,
No.
because he would want to be involved.
And Jack would be down there in the water barking at us.
Yes.
So they're just going to have to wait 10 minutes for their walk.
Oh man, this stuff stinks.
Nice.
I think it's rotten milk. Someone came down here and had a picnic and brought milk for the tea and then thought, you know what, I'll just leave this carton here because Willie and Sarah will come and get this. And they were right. So who's the fool here?
Numpties, aren't we? Someone's been having a party.
I don't drink San Miguel, not guilty. Also, I would have taken it home. But to be honest with you, these days I prefer just sitting on the sofa and having a beer anyway. You get to a stage in your life where drinking in the woods isn't exciting anymore. It's better just going home and sitting on your sofa, and then you can get them out of the fridge and watch the telly. So what's happening to all this rope then?
Like last year, we're going to send it away to be recycled into plant pots. Ali, the guy who does that, Ocean Plastic Pots, he's coming up to Skye, I think, in a couple of weeks' time. So we're going to put it to one side for him. And he's also taking this hard plastic stuff as well now, which he's going to make new products from. So yeah, hopefully that will go to a new home.
Nice.
This, however, maybe goes in the skip.
Yeah, that's going in the skip.
Well, the only thing left is this barrel full of
Laughs. Turn it right on its side because we want to get all that liquid out of there. That is absolutely grotty. I can smell that from here. And I'm getting bitten by midges. Ow! Midge attack. So we fled the midges, or we tried to, but the recent heavy rain had washed tons of mud onto the slope, and to our horror, the Land Rover started dangerously sliding right next to the edge of the steep drop. I couldn't stop it and my heart was racing. This footage is slowed down, but here it is again in real time. Find out later in the video what happened next. I'm in the Skye Life Cottage kitchen and I'm going to cook something today that shows off not only local eggs from a crofter around this area, but also wild mushrooms that are foraged from the woods nearby. So let's get cracking. Eggs, cracking. First thing I want to do is clean these mushrooms up. This is a variety of mushrooms called a hedgehog mushroom, which is one of my favourites. What did you think?
That was good. That was really nice. The perfect brunch dish. Is it breakfast? Is it lunch? Who knows? Brunch. I love the mushrooms underneath. That was a really good addition. And the perfect runny yolk. Has to have a runny yolk.
If you did want to do it for another couple of minutes, you could do if you wanted the yolks to be hard, but we did it for 11 minutes at 180 degrees in the air fryer.
Nice and crispy and a nice runny yolk.
Oh, delicious. So I can make that one again then.
Yes, please. We're here with Ali, who is the founder of Ocean Plastic Pots, which we've talked about quite a few times. We've got a few of them dotted around the house. And yeah, he's come down to Skye Life Cottage for the first time to pick up some stuff.
Came to visit, didn't I? So I was here in Skye last year. We did a big beach clean where we collected all the rope and net, recycled it, turned it into the pots. Tomorrow we're doing a big beach clean in Boat Along, but I've come today because we're recycling fish boxes, and you guys have got a big collection of fish boxes, so I've come to pick it up.
Broken ones. I used all the other ones.
All the whole ones are in the shed as storage.
That's right, it's
So I'm just here for the broken ones, but we've got a new product coming out. We're busy recycling them in-house in Glasgow, and so we're going to collect the broken ones and take them back to Glasgow.
How did Ocean Plastic Pots start?
So I was a diver for 13 years. I actually used to work on Skye. In the first day of lockdown, a general cargo ship called the MV Cami ran aground off the Isle of Skye. It was carrying 2,000 tonnes of material called PRF, which is pelletised refuse fuel. And it hit a reef At 2 o'clock in the morning, the crew got airlifted to safety, and I got asked to join the salvage operation because it was during the COVID lockdown. So I spent 6 weeks working at Uig.
Wow.
We spent the first week diving on the outside of the hull, and then I spent the next 5 weeks diving inside the hull to stop the waste plastic going into the sea.
Wow.
And at night time, when we were on lockdown conditions, I just started researching recycling plastic, and then I went home from that job with my pickup truck completely full of waste plastic from the beach.
Right.
And spent the next 3 months trying and failing to make a pot miserably in my kitchen. The first pot looked like a rice cracker. And then we bought some equipment, moulded the first little pot, and then at that point, then that was the first ocean plastic pot, and then we took it to a market in Leith in Edinburgh, and just to see if anybody was interested, and they did really well, and we just grew from there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Super cool.
Impressive.
So we've been looking for some really brightly coloured bits of fish boxes, and we've got some already that you would have seen me a couple of weeks ago go out and get, but there's loads more in the woods, so I think we're going to go in and try and pick that up.
Definitely, and no purple boxes though, because
No,
the purple
no
boxes
purple.
are super premium.
Right.
No purple. If anyone sees any purple plastic boxes out there on the
Send me a
beaches,
message.
they are important.
Well, these guys are going to go and do that, but unfortunately I can't join them today because I've got to go out to the boat to do some repairs. So I hope it goes well for you guys, and I will see you in a bit, I guess. I've got to go because it's low tide.
I'm a tide, wait for no
Time and
man.
tide, wait for no man.
My children are a massive fan of this show, so I'm going to give them a shout out so that they can sit at home. And so hi to Morris and Alice back in Glasgow,
Hi guys.
and to Mummy Lou.
Hello. Right, I'm going to have to do one, guys. So
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, perfect.
Not a bad stash.
Those blue ones are really good ones. Yeah, cool.
After we loaded the pile of broken fish boxes I'd collected into Ali's van, we decided to scour the area for any more that he could take away and recycle. As we combed the area, however, it became clear just how much other waste had also been washed up here, and we made it our mission to gather together as much as we could to be removed to a skip later on. We think that during big storms with really high tides, this waste gets blown up from the beach and caught in these trees. It has clearly been gathering here for many years. We didn't find any elusive purple boxes during our search, but we did uncover a powder blue one, and a piece in my favourite colour, teal. Fish boxes are made from HDPE, high density polyethylene, which is marked with a 2 on the plastic identification scale. It is lightweight, very strong, and relatively easy to recycle compared to some other types of plastic. We can't wait to see the products that Ali makes using these fish boxes. I found a bottle! It's like old days. I don't think it'll be very old. Oh, it says open on it. D. McCall and Co. Takes me back. Well, that's us done in the woods.
I'm tired, but yeah, it was a good afternoon there.
And here comes the rain.
I think it's just about to chuck it down.
And I've got to go help Willie with the boat now, so yeah, I've got to head across there.
Do you want to see the pile that we've just collected?
Oh my gosh.
All sorts of rubbish, fish floats, boxes,
Tubes.
tubing,
Bottles, lots of bottles.
even a windsurfer lying there.
Yeah. So your mates are going to come and pick this up?
Yeah, Scottish Coastal Cleanup are going to come tomorrow morning, bag it up and take it back and recycle what we can, skip what we can the rest.
And we've got lots of boxes.
Yeah, brilliant.
Amazing.
And we're going to take one of the boxes home. Next week we're going to turn it into a trowel, send it back to Skye Lifers.
Fab. And we'll show you all the process, what happens to this stuff once it leaves Skye.
Brilliant.
Amazing.
Alright guys.
As you may have seen in our previous videos, we only get a tiny window of opportunity to get any repairs and maintenance done on the boat on the lowest of low tides, when she's resting up on the sand. So I was busy working on Betty the boat, and I really needed Sarah's help with something. To see what I was frantically repairing, with the clock ticking against the incoming tide, head over to our Patreon, as the full feature is in the latest bonus video. A link to our Patreon is in the video description below.
Okay, I'm going to sign a box on behalf of Team Skye Life, and that's going to go off and get processed.
We're going to
Here
turn
we
this
go.
into a trowel.
A trowel.
And what we're doing is we're going to sign it to prove that this box here is what we're going to recycle into the handle of a trowel. for the Skye Life cottage.
There you go, you'll see that.
There we go. Team Skye Life.
Couldn't gain any traction at all, so I dropped Yolanda into the low gearbox and engaged the diff lock, then back down to the bottom of the hill and absolutely gunned it, full power in second gear. Which thankfully worked.
Oh my gosh. That was scary.
I had to just absolutely gun it. I had to put it into locked diff. A little bit shaky because I didn't want to end up down there. That wasn't very nice.
Oh my gosh, no, that wasn't fun. Let's not do that again.
No.
Oh, okay. We're both pretty stressed, we're both pretty warm, and the dogs need a walk, but wow, I'm just walking up the bank and you can see all the places where the tyres skidded and the car moved from side to side. I was just so caught up in it, I was so worried for him that I didn't have my phone out and filming it, so trust me, it was scary.
After all that drama, we managed to get everything into the skip in time to be taken away by the council. Between the beach clean with Loughborough University and the rubbish from the woods, we removed about 2 tons of waste from the glen, which is an amazing feeling.
As always folks, thank you so much for watching our video. We really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please do leave us a like, a comment, or subscribe if you don't already. It's free to do, helps our channel to grow, and you get notified when our videos come out every week, Sunday night at 6 PM UK time.
If you did enjoy the video and you'd like to support us further, you can do so over on Ko-fi. You can buy us a coffee or the dogs a wee treat. And what I really mean is, you help with running costs of making these videos for you every week.
Or if you want to help us out more long term, you can join our amazing community over on Patreon, where you get bonus updates including an extra video each month for helping us out.
If you're interested in our creative endeavours, you can go over to Sarah's Etsy store for our artwork.
Or head across to Bandcamp for Willie's original music, which features in all of our videos. As usual, all the links to these pages are in the video description below.
Thanks again for watching, and we will see you next week. We're leaving our suburban life, moving over the sea to Skye. Are we chasing a dream? I guess in time we will see, when we're living the Skye life. Living the Skye life. If you're interested in our creative endeavours, you can go over to Etsy. If you're interested, I keep calling you Etsy. If you're interested... Are you Jimmy Carr?
Are you pumping? That horse just pumped. As usual, all the links to these pages are in the video. I couldn't get the word out.
And you can't get that out. Right, well, I need some gloves. It's a shame that someone's stolen my gloves.
They are doing their survey. Oh, it's quite windy. It wasn't meant to be this windy today, but at least it's keeping the midges away. Midge attack, let's go.
Go.
Midge attack, brambles attack. Oh, this was not easy. At least we didn't have to carry it up this slope.
Whoa! What happened there?
My books tipped me off.
What is that? Let's have a look. Come on, let's show the people what you do every week. Just stands on these 2 books. This one's being chewed by Nori.
Yeah. Sorry, Hugh.
I have to say, these are both excellent books and I've read them a lot. But
They're excellent
now,
for standing on normally, just not in slippery conditions.
not in slippery
We need
conditions.
to redo the risk assessment. Health and safety will have
Someone should tell Hugh.
Epic fringes.
Click here to subscribe to live in the Skye life.
Click here to go back to the start of our adventures with our very first episode.